Life Street Stars, man. We in here with the Dallas Prince of Comedy, man. God damn it, celebrity, the comedian back
Yeah.
in this thing, man.
What's
New
up, bro?
couch,
New
new couch.
couch. I see you,
Yeah,
man.
man, yeah, man.
Last time y'all brought me on that couch out of mobile home, but y'all definitely done upgraded to these shaft coat leathers.
See, you made us rethink our strategy, goddamn.
Yeah, I'm with it, baby. What's up with it, though, baby?
Man, blessings, happy New Year first and foremost. This is our technically one of our first interviews of the new year. You're bringing in 2021 with the Real Life Street Stars. We salute you for doing that.
Yeah.
Man, well, first of all, how was your New Year? Let's go. What'd you do for New Year's? How was your 3-2-1?
They say what you do at New Year's, you'll be doing for the rest of the year. So I brung in New Year's with my partner Slim Thug and my big bro Mystical, and Big Tuck was in the building. So, it was a fiasco. So the rest of my 2021 is supposed to be a fiasco.
Ah, yeah, nothing but legends, man, for real. How overall? Because we want to sit down and we got celebrity here. We want to recap 2020, man. We want to go down there, just talk about everything that happened through 2020. But for you personally, how was your 2020? How would you sum it all up? How did you turn it up or turn it down? Whatever.
2020 made me realize you need more than one pot to eat out of, because I'm a full-time comedian. And once they shut down the comedian shit, the comedy shows, I was just at the house eating beanie weenies and ramen noodles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did you try to do anything? Everybody, when they shut everything down, they had time to figure out some new trade or some new trick or something.
Boy.
Did you learn anything?
I'm glad I didn't turn into a DJ, because everybody on Facebook all of a sudden was DJs, man. But I did a couple of Facebook Live videos. If you wanted to watch the video, you would do a donation, whatever that was. And I appreciate everybody who supported me, because everybody kind of tipped the game, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Fans, I got real fans. I appreciate y'all.
Nah, for real, man. So let's go and do it like this, man. 2020 started off like any other year, man. 2019 was a great year. 2020 came in, and it looked like it was gonna be one of it's the new decade. We about to turn it up. And then from what I remember, the first crazy thing that happened was the death of Kobe Bryant. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, man.
Legend.
Do you, as far as what are your thoughts? Just the passing of the Black Mamba.
That was really just unspontaneously unlucky event, just miraculously it just happened.
Yeah.
That was just out of nowhere. It was unplanned. When you can't plan for something, it really takes a toll. So I don't think the world was ready for that.
Yeah, we definitely have our living legends, man, and he was definitely one of those at the time, just doing crazy things, but definitely rest in peace to him, his daughter, and everyone else that was on the helicopter. I do want to ask you, as far as with Snoop Dogg versus Gayle King on that whole situation, man. He called her a dog face or something. Something was going on. I'm like, what are your thoughts on that? As far as was that called for Snoop Dogg to come at her?
See, the thing is now, the world want to kind of tell you what you can and can't say. But it's honestly freedom of speech. So, I've said some things, and that was just my opinion as a man. But he got a national platform, so everybody kind of heard what he said. Well, Snoop just a real dude, I met Snoop on the time during the cruise. Him, Daz, and Corrupt. We was out kicking it, whatever. That's another story.
Man, listen. For me, it was just funny that him being Snoop Dogg calling her a dog face, and I'm like,
that was
the dog's losing the end, goddamn.
Yeah, that was very ironic.
Yeah, it's very ironic, man. I do want to say, even at the memorial for Kobe, shout out to Vanessa Bryant, she did a thing, but Michael Jordan went up there, and he gave us even more tears than the crying meme. Did you understand Kobe and Jordan's relationship? I didn't know they were really close like that for him to be just balling the way he was balling.
Man, to be honest with you, I don't really watch sports. I watch National Geographic and how this works type TV shows.
Nah, I fuck with that heavy, man. Hey, something about a camera getting in the anthole is just fucking interesting.
It's crazy. You be like, oh shit, that's really under my house. Damn.
These are facts. These are facts.
Yeah, I watched that shit, bro.
Man, so that was in January, man, and you know, I want to go and get right to it, man, because what brought 2020 to just a head was, you know, in December of 2019, they were talking about a virus over there in China, man, that is fucking people up. But we felt protected. Do you remember as far as how you were feeling when you heard about it shit over there? It hasn't got to us yet. I think there was like a cruise ship over in California somewhere. They're like, one person got it. But how was it for you as far as, were you worried at all when they said this virus, this coronavirus was now around?
It's just like when you hear, you know, they're robbing. That's just where they robbing at. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But I heard about it, and I was like, all right. But shit, when shit got rough, they was like, it's over here now. And I was like, oh.
Some people say they feel like they already had it early on. Do you know anybody that used to say that? Like, damn, I thought I already had that.
That's somebody who was eating that Luby's. They had heartburn and gas. They tripping.
So, at what point was it real for you? For everybody, it was different. You know what I'm saying? Like when the NBA shut down and they're like, oh shit. At what point was it real for you? We're like, man, this shit is real.
Yeah, because I'm a non-believer until I'm a believer. You know what I'm saying? You tell me it's raining, I'll be like, what's up? Until I look out the window, it's wet. Now I believe you. So I'm an analyst. But everybody got it. They say people was dying. It was the elections, you know. Then they was like, we're probably going to have one when the election's over. So in my head, shit wasn't real till my best friend got it, Rubra. Shout out to my nigga Rubra. Rubra got it and said he was fucked up. I was like, oh, okay, well, let me put my little funky mask on there. But he had it.
But he's good now, I'm assuming?
He's good, though.
Okay,
He was just shut down for a week, but he definitely said the shit is real. You know what I'm saying?
When they said we're going to shut down Texas, or were you in Texas when they shut down with the quarantine, like for I think like a week or something? Yeah. You couldn't go outside. The police was pulling people over for just looking at your door. How was that for you, the whole quarantine, shutdown, everything?
I had to spend more money because I had to hit my weed plug. Since we wasn't getting back out, I had to get like 3 ounces just to like tide me over.
Exactly.
You know what? I shouldn't have said that. My pastor might be watching this.
The most.
Praise him, saints. I'm sorry. I love the Lord.
So, what were your thoughts when, you know, as this was happening, they were coming out every day with the president giving some speech? You have Dr. Fauci trying to tell people how to do it, wash your hands. What are your thoughts on that? Like, wash your hands 10 times a day, clean your ass, right? I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Did you follow protocol?
I mean, I'm a rebel. I don't really listen to people. First of all, I kind of make my own celebrity status. So, with that being said, he was like, wash your hands. I was like, nigga, we do that anyway. What's next? Then they said, if you get the virus, stay at home. Well, bitch, I was going to do that anyway. I was going to call in sick. So, you know. So you mean to tell me if I stay home, did I cure myself? Or was that the medicine I needed? The fuck?
Thanks. What were your thoughts when the shortage of toilet paper happened? Did you expect that?
They said everything under the sun except for massive doo-doo. Nope. Nobody said that. So I don't know where the tissue came from. That was dumb. I thought people would be getting water because you'd be thirsty, dehydrated, and cotton mouth from smoking weed. But
did you ever run out of toilet paper at all? Was it?
I stay with the shits. Did you get that?
Big facts.
I'm a bachelor, man.
Big
I stay
facts.
by myself. I don't like a lot of shit around me. You get that?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Man, so the one thing that I would say our community was very excited about during the whole corona, you know, of course, no one wanted to give it to the old people, you know, they was very successful to it. But with shutting down the nation, they then opened up a few, I believe, billion or $1 trillion to the stimulus to jolt back the nation. What are your thoughts as far as that first round of stimulus checks that went out? $1,200, kids get $600. Everybody balling, I guess. I don't know what the fuck going on. Tax season had, I think, just hit. So people already like, damn, I done ran out of my tax money, and all of a sudden, another $1,200 plus a couple of kids. Goddamn.
See, I'm an analyst. I told you. So in my head, the government shut down, right?
Yep.
So you wasn't spending no money. Then they gave you that money to spend again. It went right back into the system. Yeah. They gave you the money, you gave it right back to them. They knew what they were doing.
What's the wildest thing you saw someone spend with their stimulus money? Because people trying to do some wild shit.
This girl went and got authentic unicorn hair, and it would glow by itself.
Because she could do it.
The fuck you get that from? That ain't that big T. But you know what? Everybody was shitting on Corona, but I honestly believe in my heart, Corona has been a blessing, like a blind blessing for a lot of people. You know why? Because I've seen a lot of new mattresses being brought to people's house.
There you go. About time.
Boy, I passed this one mattress and I was like, I don't know how long y'all had that in the generations, but so happy you got your stimulus because Rent-A-Center is booming right now.
Nah, for real. That rack.
Hey,
booming like a bitch.
I need to invest in Rent-A-Center stock because they is in demand.
Man, so there was also the PPP loan where that was a whole, I mean, niggas was jugging that like I forgot. I think it was somebody from Love and Hip Hop's dude or ex-boyfriend went out and got a PP loan, and he went out and he paid off his child support, bought like a Lambo, bought diamond rings. I mean, he ran up a check. What are your thoughts on the PPP jug that was going on across America? Goddamn, they couldn't stop the motherfuckers.
They couldn't stop it. The thing is, people not really in the office to do paperwork, so a lot of things are sliding through the cracks. And I won't comment on the PP loan because it was a blessing. Come on,
hey, if you didn't come up, goddamn it, I mean, God, maybe next virus, goddamn it.
I had some of the best burning bush at that time, thanks to the PP loan.
These is facts.
People's purse.
Man, do you remember a situation right when all this was going on? They had killer hornets. Did you?
What?
The killer hornets. Do you remember anything like that? The hornets that was like, niggas seen one on this truck almost crash. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my fucking God,
that's really.
I think it was hornets or the locusts was crazy too, but there was some killer hornets out there that was.
Nigga, them was really them roaches from South Dallas that be in the water. They done mutated. Nigga. Over there behind Williams Chicken, the grease got in the water and fucked them roaches up and they fly and shit. They cracked my windshield one time.
I could see a whole cartoon of that. I could see a whole cartoon. Fuck the Ninja Turtles. He said the most got in the grease and mutated.
South Dallas roaches.
Secret of the grease, goddamn.
Motherfuckers got nunchucks and everything.
Man, so with that being said, as you stated, you know, everybody's quarantined. Niggas didn't have shit to do. The DJs turned up. You know, the DJs turned up. Were you on that wave seeing, you know, these DJ late night party, Instagram live parties? Shout out DJ D Nice.
Yeah.
Did his damn thing. But there was a lot of niggas who was, you said you might have got it in your bag a little bit there.
That was it. That's how Versa started. Shit, Corona.
These is facts.
You know, I told you it was a blind blessing.
How was that Versus for you, man? Do you have a favorite or any positives that came out of that?
I watched the latest one with Short and E40. That was cool as hell. I met Short on the town during the cruise. We took shots and shit. Shout out to his manager, man. Like a little bodyguard. He was cool as hell.
Now I ain't gonna lie, that Too Short E40 was probably one of the best ones. They kept that shit so real. I like, man, these are legends, and I'm like, you know, normally I tuned in. I'm like, man, this shit too real. They gave a lot of game. Did you get the chance to see?
What y'all don't know is this and they keep coming in here look like Jake from State Farm. But anyway, y'all don't even know.
He might sell you a policy.
They keep coming.
Might sell you a policy.
And got church brochures in his glove compartment.
That's real. Did you catch the Teddy Riley baby face?
Nah, I didn't catch that.
Man,
I was out of time.
they was memeing the fuck out of that one. I mean, they had internet. If your
internet
Wi-Fi wasn't working,
yeah, I missed it, but I saw the memes.
They had Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu, battle of the of the MILFs or whatever, of the neo soul. Who would you give it, like, if you was to say Jill or Erykah was one that you were to partake? who would you lean towards? I mean, that's
shit. I gotta. Erykah Badu is a legend, and she's from South Dallas, so I gotta ride with the home team.
Shout out Badu, goddammit. That
No
Badu. She actually during the Corona, she actually was selling. I believe it was her vaginal fluids.
Mm-hmm.
Like she bottled it up and sold it as I guess a fragrance or a remedy or some shit. I don't know, some sea moss.
It was a spray.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put on your food.
Oh god damn! See, I didn't.
Coochie on my biscuits. You know, hit it on your pancakes and shit. Now, what is we eating, boy? That's that goddamn Badu pancake.
Why does it taste?
Taste it. Badu gonna make it do what it do, baby.
Damn it, man. So also they had Jeezy and Gucci. Did you get a chance to?
I caught the end of that one.
Yeah, that like it was about to go down. I mean, niggas tuned into that to see if murder was gonna happen.
Yeah,
niggas want to see if it was gonna happen on camera.
They had some old fire that never got put out. So, and then you show up with 13 niggas apiece.
Right.
You know.
Do you?
Everybody don't get searched.
Do you feel that their beef is now dead? That they performed the song together, So Icy, Kumbaya. Do you feel like that situation is a much needed situation? That is.
Man, I'm an analyst. That's marketing. You start a problem and create a solution.
These is facts.
You make money off of it. I just look like this, baby. I got a degree in computer science. I'm brilliant.
So, August and Jada. August Alsina, Jada Pinkett Smith. That shook the world up. Niggas didn't know what the fuck's going on. Will Smith just came off of Bad Boys in February. Everybody love him. He's back. Yeah. Can't do no wrong, goddammit. 30 years, Fresh Prince, all that. Yeah. And then August Alsina, man, you throw that nigga right in. Goddamn. What are your thoughts on that whole scenario, man? You know what I'm saying?
August Alsina knew what it was. And it's only so far you can go with the dog chain on in the yard. You know, somehow he got off the chain. He wasn't supposed to be off the chain. And the guy in his feelings can't lick on that little nipple no more. You know how he is. Just a little small. I see why he lost his mind. I ain't gonna shit on him. I'd have been out there by the mailbox too, like, you see me out here. Yeah, I take that back. I ride with y'all singers. Fuck it.
When it comes to the term entanglement, that's a new term now. Mm. Is that something you think is gonna stick around? Like getting into entanglements?
Entanglement been around since before perm came out. Because black people heard was entangled, and that's where it originated from. That entangled been out. They just made it cute because the little light skinned nigga said it. The team light skinned, you know. And everybody like light skinned people. Get you some of this Denzel number 3. I'm ashy. Don't look now, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. So moving right along, man. We had another crazy situation with Texas's very own Megan Thee Stallion and Canadian-born Tory Lanez, man. Is there any reason that a man would shoot a woman in the foot? Is there any justifiable reason?
If you short, yeah. Short niggas got temper, so you just got to get him that. Yeah. Because they ain't got nothing else. You know, because if you hear a nigga say, nigga, what? And you turn around, he little, you can be like, man, shut up. But that's why they need a little something, so. He probably was playing and didn't know he was closer than where he was with the gun. He tried to do Harlem Nights or some shit, and it went wrong. You know, shoot it, and then when she shook it one time, the bullet went right to the toe. So maybe it was her fault, you know. We don't know.
Nah, these are facts.
Straight up, though.
I mean, he was in a scenario. I mean, he's in a pool with Megan, the billionaire Kardashian. I mean, like, he had a whole situation going on there. I'm like, I don't know how you fucked this up, but
you know what? He was in the pool. His wee was little, and somebody laughed at it. And one of the billionaires said, "Boy, get your little dick ass on." And he got mad, went to the car, and say that shit again, bitch. I'll shoot you. She said it again, and he shot her for real.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like the most justifiable reason right there. Goddamn it, that
Straight up.
sounds like it. If it ain't that, I don't know what it is. Then,
It probably been drink. You know, you can't drink alcohol and then put your warm body in a cold pool.
you can't.
It cut all dick sensitivity off at that point.
And then to have a billionaire say something.
Yeah,
that'll fuck you. That'll
because in
fuck
your
you.
mind, all you got is your meat. You can be like, girl, I will, give a damn about your money. But then if you don't have that, you got to go get your gun. That's why he shot her. His meat was little.
Again, that's the most justifiable reason I can see coming out of it.
Straight up.
Man, I got to touch on it because it did happen in 2020, man. It was a moment, man. But they let a snitch out of jail, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine roaming the streets. He moving the fuck around, doing whatever. The rise and fall of Tekashi. What are your thoughts on that? As far as he thought it was gonna be sweet out here, he came back just like, hey, I'm back out. I'm moving around 10 security guards. Do you feel like just his whole aura, his whole brand is just like a blip in hip hop's history as far as it comes and goes and whatever the fuck?
Yeah, what happened was he snitched to save himself, which was, I already knew he was gonna do that. But then when he came out, he embraced what they called him, and the nigga made money off of it.
Not for real,
and I commend him on that part. He turned the negative into some mind-blowing numbers and got rich off the shit. But as a real snitch, like everybody knows you're a snitch, your time is limited. Yeah. Can't get no features. Ain't no who gonna. It's just gonna be him on all his CDs.
Yeah, it's like, would you want to be a millionaire that can't go nowhere? You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah,
you got to build a club in your house because you can't go nowhere.
You gotta invite everybody. Is everybody coming tonight? God damn it!
You can't go nowhere, nigga, because everybody mad at you.
That's fucking horrible.
Everybody, nigga.
Ugh. So another, I don't want to call it a bright spot or a dark spot. I don't know what it is, but 2020 seems to be the year of OnlyFans.
I got one.
You got OnlyFans? God damn it! I seen it turning up.
Yeah, shit. I was like, what y'all talking about? Oh yeah, that's what we doing. Yeah, shout out my OnlyFans page, OnlyFans/celebrity.
What are your thoughts on all the jugs, the females coming up? I think they were saying some females were making shit $2 million a month, shit 100,000 in a week, coming the fuck up on OnlyFans. I mean, what would Pimp C say in this day and age?
Pimp C would call them hoes, not hoes no more. They're actually pimps, cause they getting the money that he talk about getting in his songs. So I think he would embrace it.
That's very real.
He would tell them they cheating the game because it's technology getting money. He used to get money like in the streets, but they getting technology money. That's a whole different money.
Did you see anybody out here with an OnlyFans that should not have had an OnlyFans?
No. I think Monique had one. I was like, for a while. Yeah. I want to have one for my babies. I was like, okay.
That's why it's funny because OnlyFans do get like this negative connotation that it's just like
my partner is a barber. He has the OnlyFans page, so he has instructional videos that you can pay for.
Yeah, these are facts.
Everybody's titties ain't out, but my dick is out on mine, so I just throw that out there.
I think it's the way the font is set up. It just looks kind of freaky.
Yeah,
it just look kind of freaky.
Craigslist-ish. An upgrade from Tinder when you think about it, but that's what you make it.
Man, that's real. Now, the kids during 2020 had to go through a lot this year, man. They couldn't open up the schools. They had to start doing virtual schooling, virtual learning. Yeah. It's a lot of things. You see a lot of videos, a lot of memes going out as far as these kids acting up on virtual learning. Could you have done virtual learning when you coming up?
I could, man, because I was a class clown, and I had to, be me in the school. So if I had to be me in the living room, I would just explode. I would have passed that. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, how would you have passed time virtually? Because I've seen some shit where I seen it to where a nigga got out of class. He had somebody come in and kidnap him. And the teacher watching like, damn, did Jake just get kidnapped? And that's how he got out of his, just whatever he had to do. Like, I see some wild shit on that, man. But
That's funny.
the virtual learning, virtual school, I don't know if it's still going on right now. I know a lot of kids are back in school. Do you feel like that could be something that in the future, because we couldn't do this back when we was younger.
Good.
Do you think in the future virtual schooling, virtual learning could be a mainstay in America?
Because in the time of Corona, they exposed us to make us adapt and change our way of living. So now with that aspect, if we had to do something virtual later on, we know about it.
Yeah.
You know, right now we didn't know, so everything was like new for almost 6-7 months. But now I think everybody kind of got the shit down. I didn't have no shows, nigga, so I was doing shows online on Facebook. I've never done that, but I got 2 or 3 of them under my belt, and my fans is in the building. Shout out my team celebrity, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's love right there. That's love right there. I mean, everyone had to kind of adjust, man. You had the NBA playing inside of a bubble. I didn't even know if they could pull that off, but they pulled it off.
Yeah,
I think somebody got caught up, knocking down a reporter or something. Like, goddamn, he got booted. I'm like, damn. So one of the Houston Rockets. It's like, it's kind of hard to conceive. Like, okay, I'm gonna be in a damn hotel. I can't leave for 3 months. It's kind of wild.
You out there looking for anything at that point.
Damn squirrel.
Anything. The raccoon look good too.
Oh shit.
Boy, that raccoon ass fat. Boy, look at that. Yeah,
Nigga.
shredded.
Nigga, for
Ain't
real.
no lotion in the hotel.
Nigga.
None. Nowhere on damn floor. It's no lotion in the hotel.
Nigga, nah, for real. For real.
Amazon, you a package of lotion, nigga. You need the family size.
Say, I hope niggas worked out. But hey, the Lakers won. Do you feel this is a legitimate win for the Lakers? As far as, do you feel there's an asterisk on this one, or?
Well, they had the drive of, the whole Kobe momentum behind them. So I think they just pushed through with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Try to make it work, and they did.
Man, of course. LeBron. Yeah, shout out LeBron, man. Of course, I want to give you, speaking on Kobe. Also, we had a lot of losses in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Dallas is very own Mo3, King Von, Chadwick Boseman. The Black Panther. From Kobe to Debo. It's just been crazy, man.
Girl from Babs.
Yeah, from what's the name from Babson? I forget her name, so I do apologize. But it's like, yeah, man. They said 2020 just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Did you have anybody close, like even the names that I mentioned? Did you have any either aspirations of these artists? Because these are all just great artists that we lost. Did you have any like salute to any of these guys? Just any kind of feeling towards it all?
I was always a favorite of Debo because I got a lazy eye and I try to buck my eyes when I'm taking pictures. Don't nobody know I got a Forrest Whitaker eye. That's why I got these glasses on. So you can't be like, boy, look at celebrity eye. Nigga like he was wrestling before he got there. I don't want to hear that shit. I'll fire your ass up. But yeah, Chadwick was crazy, but I the world didn't know he was sick. He definitely kind of hid behind it and then went out like a star. And that was, I salute that.
Nah, for real. They say he was filming I believe the Black. He knew he was sick like the past 4 years. Mm-hmm. So even going back and watching those movies, I'm like, damn, like for him to pursue through that, that's motivation that we all need, man.
Yeah, people out here complaining about gas prices. Nigga, your life could be way worse than what it is. That's why celebrity, I don't stress about nothing. Because I'm an analyst, so in my head, my book of life is already written out. Everything by every day, by every hour is already in my book with God.
That's real. That's real.
Go against the grain.
Man, so what are your thoughts as far as being from Dallas and seeing kind of what the city was going through? With Mo3, Boosie, his situation.
Somebody else got to ride that big T.
Yeah, so, man, shout out Nina Loretta, man. She came through, talked to us, and even that situation, man. What are your thoughts on your city, man? Because people start looking at Dallas almost for a brief time there, or even probably still to this day. They were looking at us like Chirac or something. They were looking at us like Chicago. Like, that's how bad the Dallas, even Fort Worth, what was going on in Fort Worth all year.
Fort Worth was cutting up.
I mean, damn. Damn.
They was like, Dallas just kind of got this hot wave all of a sudden, but you really never heard about like the violence part of Dallas. I think Corona got everybody bottling in, frustrated, trying to hit licks, trying to make it through, making bad judgments. They, leaving it in. They should have pulled out. All that, man.
Hey, it's like I do see the Corona babies being probably bigger than the baby boomers in the 80s.
Boy, it's going to be a lot of Corona babies.
Nah, for real. He said they can't leave it in. God damn it. Now, and speaking of Boosie, man, he showed us, IG Live is where it's at, man. He had his IG Live lit until they took that motherfucker away. Do you feel they should have? They should have.
This girl, I got that bread, baby. Hop on out there. I'll cash up you right now. Come on with it, little baby.
Put your pussy lips on camera. I'll give you $1,000.
Right now. God damn. I got a thoroughbred horse outside. I was like, damn. So you want the horse to knock the bottom out of us? Okay, then. Because that made me feel like, well, I need to get my money up so I can offer somebody $1,000 to turn the fuck up.
Nigga.
That's how he know he made it. He can just see some pussy lips on camera for $1,000. Shit, I'm going to put my pussy lips on. Get somewhere. You, come here real quick. Put your pussy lips on the camera real quick. We going to split it. Come over here. Shut up.
These is facts.
Straight up.
Did you see, he sat down with Mike Tyson, and that was a little thing where, Mike Tyson had questioned he questioned him giving back to his people and expecting something in return. It was like, man, that's just foolhardy to expect loyalty from someone. Did you get a chance to see the hot boxing with Mike Tyson?
I ain't catch that one.
Definitely catch it if you can. It was a moment. It was a moment, but they moved right along from that. Now, I do want to, in the world of having everything ducked off, we did have a couple of boxing matches. Nate Robinson.
Oh, damn. Man. What happened to Nate was somebody was in his head like, bro, you should just whoop that dude. And he was like, you know what? Hey, yeah, and I'm going to say something. He said some slick shit. And somebody in the background said, I set it up. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm okay. Well, bet then nigga and did no training.
Nigga.
Nigga. He got out there looking like he worked at Family Dollar, like for 6 years straight, type boxing skills.
Man, what's crazy is, man, it's like, before you go into a boxing match, he was doing it for like his mother, his kids, Black Lives Matter. Like he was like, I'm like, bro.
He shouldn't have said shit. He should have just went out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah, thank everybody for supporting me, pray for me. That's what he should have said before he got out there. But his hair, them fucking frog feet on his head. That's what made him lose, bro. Cause he couldn't like get it together. Bobber head on her and got whooped.
Not the frog feet, goddamn it, man. Got whooped.
He said Black Lives Matter. No, you should have said Chinese Lives Matter before you went out there. You should have left us out.
For real.
Should have said you from Canada or something.
Man. Right after that, man, Tyson got back out there. Him and Roy Jones. I mean, all of 50-some years old, they out there just.
And that led me to believe when I go like to the Clip Club, don't try these old men. Because these old men, somebody still got it.
Somebody still practicing in the gym.
Somebody is still practicing in that gym, and it'd be my motherfucking luck. I'm talking to Gladys.
Nah, for real.
And then Henry come over, and I say, Henry, get the fuck out of my face. And he cleaned me up. I'm be so embarrassed. I'm gonna have to move. I can't even be the Dallas Prince no more.
Nah, for real, you ain't go back to that shop.
El Paso on y'all.
Nah, for real. And definitely, I want to shout out EJ, man. Shout out Earl Spence, man. He got the win for us. He holding the city down, so definitely want to shout him out as well. I can't shout out Deontay Wilder. He just, they niggas took some losses this year. Niggas took some losses. Now, I do want to, definitely touch on
the heat. Touch on the heat. For y'all watching this interview, is we in the refrigerator.
Facts. Hey, listen, it ain't that bad, but it could always be better. Yeah, it could always be better.
They saying in that RV soap over there, so I'm good.
Now these is facts. These is facts. Man, speaking of Black Lives Matter, man, you know, I want to take this time to touch on, you know, the George Floyd situation, Breonna Taylor. Definitely something that, you know, you being a voice of the city, being a voice of the people, I definitely want to give you the floor to just speak on just your thoughts on, you know, police reform, police brutality, and just kind of everything that was going on with that scenario, you know.
Well, the life we have right now, man, we just kind of got to stay in our lane, man. The police seem as though they got like this overpower over us mentally where they can just do whatever they want, man. But shit, if I could just keep it real with you, I would stay strapped.
That's the best option you could give it.
You know?
That's the best option. I mean, but even in that scenario, like, what are the protocols, man? Because, you know, you have your, you know, everyone has a Karen in their neighborhood. And Karen, you know, you got to pull your phone out, and Karen's telling you to get. She's calling the police on you. She's calling Johnny Law. He looks like the suspect. He fits the description. Yeah. And it's like you could just be minding your own business, and the Karen points you out in the crowd, and now you got to deal with this whole other situation because she's frightened of you, because she probably see you, you know, your glizzy on you, and it's like, God damn, it's a whole situation now. Damn, I thought
just cause, and now you got a whole lawyer situation.
Nah, for real.
That's crazy.
What are your thoughts on as far as the rioting that was going on, not only in America but around the world, man? Started in Minneapolis. I mean, when you was watching that, like, how bad did you think it was gonna get you? I know niggas was like, bro, nigga got a nuclear weapon. Nigga about to let that bitch out.
That was like one of the most. For myself, I felt like that was a proud moment as a black person because I've never seen everybody unite at one time in my lifetime. I've never seen that, and it's on every channel. Millions of people walking, saying that shit was uncool. That was mind blowing for me, man.
For real, if you were just out in the
city, we wasn't too sick. It was
everywhere. I'm like, L.A., New York,
Amsterdam.
They was Australia. They was getting Sydney. I'm like, damn, they had
a ride.
Man,
marches.
I'm like, I feel it was two things. It was the frustration of being in the house all day and all that quarantine, and the fact that you have to wear masks. I'm like, damn, you gonna tell me I gotta cover my face and not get pointed out? So
I
you know,
I don't like covering my beard.
It's real.
Mask it, I'll be like, nigga, motherfucker, man.
Real. If there was a store that you was walking by while the looting was going on, and just kind of piqued your interest, what store would that be that you would just, man, should I, Nick?
My grown sense would tell me the jewelry store, because that's a lucrative cash-in value on the back run. My nerdy side would tell me break into Fry's.
Grab all that camera equipment.
Because I'm a nerdy dude.
Yeah,
USBs and hard drives. I would get processors, you know, because I got a degree in computer science. So that's my lane.
What's crazy is I did see some niggas coming out of Target with like some big ass TVs. I'm like, just walk. I'm like, you have no fear. Like, where you? Like, damn, you just.
We're gonna stop you.
Yeah, like you just walk with a big ass TV.
That's the mentality. You got exactly like 4 minutes to get one thing, or everything you can carry. That's how the ride rules go. And if they would have did a ride downtown, I'd have been in that bit.
Nah, these is facts. These is facts.
I would have got caught because I can't run now. My wind is weak as fuck. But I got a 62-year-old
Nigga.
They caught me because I was tired. Here y'all go. I was just playing.
Yeah, I was just fucking with you.
I was just fucking. We on punk. Show them the cameras.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
Man, so again, man, 2020 has been crazy, man. Again, like you said, it's been a great year for you. What are your thoughts for 2021? What do you think's coming next, man?
Shit, 2021, I think I'm gonna be like financially blessed because everybody been bottled in. So when it open up, they're gonna have a big ass demand for a celebrity, you know. And
laughter is definitely the key, because I'm like, that's exactly the only place I was trying to go during the quarantine was to the improvs. You know, I'm like, that's, you know, we deal with so much bullshit on the news and at home. They were at one point reporting every single death of Corona. You're like, damn, every time I turn around, it's just death. So definitely need that laughter. Definitely need that release.
Our job is we up there with doctors and nurses. You need those. You need comedians.
Facts.
You need police, and you need the weed man.
These is facts.
Those 4 jobs will never go away.
These is facts, man. And shout out everyone who was coming up, the edible ladies in America. They came up this year.
They did.
So shout out all the edible ladies. Y'all making all kind of shit edible.
Yeah, boy, this lady had edible oxtails. I said, bitch. Edible
Smothered and covered.
Oxtails. They is smothered in the best TCAC oil. And they are fire celebrity. And I was like, bitch, give me one.
Damn, I gotta try that. That just sounds dope. Goddamn edible oxtails.
I was like, give me one. I ate it, right? And I was sitting there, and I was like, that was pretty good. But nigga, I was at my house when I said that. And I was like, damn, that shit kicked in fast. Like, bitch, give me some more of that. I like that. Give me some more. But yeah, edible everything has been coming. Because people bottle up, trying to make money, trying to figure something out. What can I do? I know I do this. Let me do this.
Yeah, right.
People coming over with clothing lines and shit.
Oh, no, everybody got a brand now.
Everybody
got a brand.
Every brand out there now.
Nah, that's real,
Big
man.
Homie Entertainment, Little Caesars Haircuts, Tory's Little Kids Practice, JJ's Hall Service, Leroy's Lawn and Agricultural.
All them is from one nigga, PP loans across the board.
PP loans and everything he can think of. That nigga is rich.
Nigga, for real.
Yeah, we was
100 employees, nigga. We lit.
This nigga got 130,000 in 2 months. Bitch.
For real. They're going to throw us $600. What are your thoughts on that? Is that like a laugh, a smack in the face? You think that's needed? That's going to help the economy this going into 2021?
That's a morale booster.
Damn. Yeah.
If you look at politics, they like, Trump saying shit, I lost, but if I want to run again, I kind of need them to be my friend. So you know what? Get them business 1,000. Niggas say, it's too much.
Bring it back.
Fucking give them 8. Niggas say, ooh. 750. Niggas say, nah. Let's do 6. Everybody like 6. Say, okay, we'll do 6.
That's exactly how that probably went down. That's exactly how it went down.
I came down, brother.
Man, so 2021 for you yourself, I know you said, of course, you're looking to have, the most of this year. What do you have lined up in the particular future right now?
Particularly, I'm finna work on my little R&B CD.
Oh, yeah.
I got
Oh, shit. What you gonna call that hoe?
I can't tell you that shit.
Shit.
The voices of a celebrity or some shit. I don't know.
Nah, definitely.
But
you got a crazy talent. So
I mean, I've been over here just because when I first started out, I graduated college. I thought I'm gonna be the working man. I was always the funny nigga at the job. I was always class clown. Then we broke up. I came to Dallas, and I thought I was going into this big R&B start. Right? I sung on the Party Boys CD a couple times. I did Big Chief 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Roe. Yep. But shit, comedy kind of took off faster. Yeah. So now I'm finna take the Jamie Foxx route. While I'm in comedy, I'm gonna reach down and pull up my singing and bring it up there with me. And come through that bitch like.
Yeah. Definitely. Now you got a real ass talent for it. So we definitely gonna.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna be singing the shit out the song.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice music, but it's funny.
Man, we looking for that.
Yeah.
For those sitting at home, man, if you could give them a little pep talk for 2021. We made it through 2020. You wrapped it up. We pretty much went through everything down there. If you could give a little pep talk for those that's coming into this new year, 2021, what would you like to say to them?
Shit, first of all, get the vaccination only after Fauci get it. Let's start there. Second of all, save, because that has been the biggest thing that I've learned in this corona shit. Because I used to just run through deposits. My plan was show money, I've definitely learned to save. And then pull out, because corona has made us lazy. You living there, it's to the regular. You know, everybody don't deserve your kids. You know.
These is facts. These is facts. Man, celebrity, for those that want to follow you, man, get at you, man. What's the best way for them to reach you, man?
Yeah, man. Call my mama out. Oh, okay. You talking about shit? If you got Instagram, I'm Celebrity the Comedian. I'm the Dallas Prince of Comedy. If you got Facebook, type in Celebrity the Comedian. If you got YouTube, type in Celebrity the Comedian. You got Snapchat, type in Celebrity the Comedian. My website that I built, www.celebritythecomedian.com.
Simple as that, man.
I'm everywhere, man. Google me.
There you go, man. Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my nigga Black Ron, man, because I remember back in our beginning days, we just was sitting in the car talking about, boy, we finna take over. And here he is, and here I am. We top niggas in the state, man. Let's get it, bro.
There you go, man. Celebrity Comedian in the building 2021. We are here. You are Real Life 3-star. We salute you, man.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Moving. Hey.